Hello, you're welcome. We have to solve for x in this radical equation. So the first step we take is to square both sides. That is, the square of the left-hand side, we cancel the square root, the big one, such that we are going to be left with m plus the square root of m plus x on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, we are going to have x squared. Let us rearrange this such that we have the square root of m plus x on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, it is x squared minus m. For the second time, we square both sides. Again, the square of the left-hand side is going to cancel the square roots, leaving us with the sum m plus x equals to x squared minus m all squared. Then we open the bracket on the right hand side. M plus x on the left hand side will be equal to x to the power of 4 minus 2m x squared plus m squared on the right hand side. We are going to rearrange everything so that we have 0 on the left hand side. So if we have 0 on the left hand side, the right hand side will be first x to the power of 4 minus 2m x squared plus m squared minus m minus x. Now we have two options. Looking at x as a variable, we will be having a quartic equation. But a manipulation that we will try to make use of here is to look at m as a variable so that the equation can be expressed as a quadratic equation. Then rearranging with m as a variable, we will have m squared minus 2m x squared minus m plus x raised to power 4 minus x equals to 0. Factoring m from the two terms after the first term, the equation becomes m squared minus, in bracket, 2x squared plus 1 with m factored out, then plus x raised to power 4 minus x equals to 0. We now have a quadratic equation in m where a is the coefficient of m squared, which is 1. B is the coefficient of m, which is minus into bracket 2x squared plus 1, where c is the terms without m, which is x raised to power 4 minus x. First, we are going to solve for m using the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is m equals to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. With the values of a, b, and c as written out, then we are going to have m in the quadratic formula to be minus into bracket negative bracket 2x squared plus 1 plus or minus the square root of minus into bracket 2x squared plus 1 all squared minus 4a, which is 1, and c, which is x raised to power 4 minus x, everything over 2a, which is 2 times 1. This means that m is equal to minus times minus here becomes plus, so we have 2x squared plus 1 plus or minus the square root. In the square root, the square of the negative will first and foremost be positive. Then opening up the bracket by using the square is going to give us 4x raised to power 4 plus 4x squared plus 1 minus 4x raised to power 4 plus 4x, and that divided by the product of 2 and 1, which is 2. M is going to be 2x squared plus 1 plus or minus, in the square root, 4x raised to power 4, we take out 4x raised to power 4, the negative 1, leaving us with 4x squared plus 4x plus 1 all over 2. The expression inside the square root is a perfect square, 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. And it factors as the square of 2x plus 1. Everything over 2, and the square root cancels the square to leave us with 2x squared plus 1 plus or minus 2x plus 1 over 2. At this point, we are going to separate the two roots so that m is 2x squared plus 1 minus 2x plus 1 over 2, or m is going to be 2x squared plus 1 plus 2x plus 1 over 2. The first is going to give us 2x squared plus 1 minus 2x minus 1 over 2, while the second will give us 2x squared plus 1 plus 2x plus 1 over 2, making 2x squared minus 2x over 2 for the first one, while the second is 2x squared plus 2x plus 2 over 2. Dividing by 2, in both cases, m is x squared minus x as the first root for m, while the second one is m equals to x squared plus x plus 1, leaving us with two quadratic equations in x. Don't forget, the variable that we have to solve for is x, so we're going to take them one by one, starting with when m is x squared minus x. When m is x squared minus x, we will have that x squared minus x minus m equals to 0, meaning that a is 1, b is negative 1, and c is negative m. Using the quadratic formula, x is going to be minus negative 1 plus or minus the square root of minus 1 squared minus 4 times 1 times minus m over 2 times 1, which is 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 plus 4m over 2. So that is, for the very first case, when m is x squared minus x, we have the values of x to be 1 minus the square root of 1 plus 4m over 2, and x to be 1 plus the square root of 1 plus 4m over 2. Then when m equals to x squared plus x plus 1, this can be rewritten as x squared plus x plus 1 minus m equals to 0, where a is 1, b is 1, the coefficient of x, and c is 1 minus m. In the quadratic formula, x is going to be minus 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 squared minus 4 times 1 minus m over 2 times 1, and that gives us minus 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 minus 4 plus 4m over 2. Which means that for the second case, the values of x are minus 1 minus the square root of 1 minus 4 plus 4m over 2, and x is minus 1 plus the square root of 1 minus 4 plus 4m over 2. As we now have 4 solutions for x for the equation square root of m plus the square root of m plus x equals to x. The values of x are 1 minus the square root of 1 plus 4m over 2. We also have 1 plus the square root of 1 plus 4m over 2 as the second solution. The third solution is minus 1 minus the square root of 1 minus 4 plus 4m over 2. And the fourth solution is minus 1 plus the square root of 1 minus 4 plus 4m over 2. If you enjoyed the video or you have learned something new, please give the video a like, share it also, and comment with your thoughts in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you are yet to do so, and click on the notification bell so that you can be updated about our activities and tutorials.